Kakadosh Boker Tov. Here it's brought down that there are some Baalei Teshuvah. They come and they put on Shabbat white clothing, as is brought down in the Sifra Kabbalah. So here he says, Yesh la'ilaim, we have to actually show them, Shekasher olchim lebet knesset, if they're going to go to a bet knesset, the majority of the tzibur, they put on begadim, right, regular clothing, and they're not putting on white clothing. So en lahem liyom shonim mikulam, they should not be different from everybody else. And there's even going to be a chashash of shachatz v'gava, there's going to be a chashash of haughtiness. Now, if they still want to do al pi Kabbalah and go with white clothing, they should do it in their houses, or they should pray in a place where the majority or everybody there is going to be wearing the same clothing. So where exactly is this based on? The Shara Kavanot brings down in the Drusheh Seder Shabbat, Tzarich Adam Lidbosh Bigdei Lavan, Velo Shel Tzvayim Acherim. He comes and he says you have to put on white clothing and not any other type of clothing. So he says, V'kibalti mimori zal, שכפי הצבע והגוון מבושים שלובש אדם ביום השבת בעולם הזה, כן ממש יתלבש אדם בעולם הבא אחר פטירתו תמיד ביום השבת. So he says, so this is obviously Chaim Vital saying in the name of his rabbi, that Rizal, and he says that according to the way that a person is going to dress in this world on Shabbat, so too in the next world on Shabbat, that's what he's going to be wearing. ואמר לי כי קבלת שבת פעם אחת נגלה אליו נשמע חכם אחד שנפטר בימיו. So he said somebody once came to him, it was a chacham, right, that he passed away, and he was wearing shchorim, he was wearing black clothing. So he said, because since in this world he was lovesh shchorim b'yom Shabbat, therefore they punished him that after tirato, after he passed away, he was wearing begadim shchorim, and that's also brought down in the Ben Ish Chai. However, the Rav Vadi Yosef and Alichot Olam, he says that nowadays the minhag is not like that. In the minhagim of the minhag of Tolkot Amidei Chachamim, they put on begadim shchorim, and already the Aliyah Rabbah brings down in the Gemara Masechet Shabbat Duvkuv Mem Zayin Amud Aleph. So he brings a proof from the Gemara. The Yarabah brings down, says what? In Pumpedita, that was in Bavel, they used to wear begadim shchorim. So you cannot come and tell me, right, that this is already talking about during the times of the Tanaim and so on and so forth, that they were wearing black clothing and it's going to be a problem. So the Shut Panim Meirot brings down that the Mekubalim, which were always makpidim on white clothing, they were only talking about the minhag in their days, that they weren't wearing shchorim. So he says, Mashenke mizmanenu, but nowadays, that everybody's putting on black clothing, if one of them is going to come and is going to put on white clothing, it's yuara, it's haughtiness, because it's like chatan ben avelim, just like the Gemara Masechet Shabbat, Kuf Yudalad Mudalad says, Amal lehu Rabbi Yanai levanav, al tikveru b'kelim levanim, shema lo eskev yoshvin ben anidonim legeinam. So he comes and he says, he went and he told his children, don't bury him in white clothing, because maybe he's not going to be zocheh to olam haba. And then what's going to happen is they're going to put him between the people that are going to Geinam, and then it's going to be even worse. So therefore, Bizman Shayug Dolisa Lochim Shabbat Melchushim Shechorim. So he says, if right now the minhag is that they go in black clothing, he says somebody that comes and he says, I want to do like the Mekubalim. He says, En lecha yuara yikidola mizo, v'roi lenadoto. He says not only that, there's no yuara greater than that, and it's even fitting to put him in excommunication, as the Gemara Baba Kama says, the Pe'alef Amubet. So he says, Bizmanenu nowadays, Ba'onotenu Rabim, he says, Tachtonim lemala, v'rabuz zchu lev harotzim ledamot atzman l'otam gdolim yeshuvim mekedem. Says there's a lot of people that they want to show themselves, that they want to show off, that they are like the olden days, that they were mefursamim, that they were very, very, they were expressed for its people as chasidim k'doshei alyon, and they used to wear white clothing. So he says, Uldati, according to my knowledge, it's the exact opposite. You're going to lose more than what you gain. And therefore a person should be from the tznuim, for the people that are very modest. But and somebody that wants to put on white clothing, he should put it in his house. But in the Bet Knesset, in front of the people, he says it's like a chatam and avelim, and therefore there's going to be a yohara v'sheva ta'aseh adif. And it's also brought down this in the Sefer, also Kayet Chaya Siman Lamed Vav, and also the Shut Esmach Be'Hashem, or Achaim Siman Lamed Bet. So therefore, again, even though a person wants to be a Baal Teshuvah, and now he wants to start acting differently or doing things al pia azriz al kadosh, a person should still be very, very careful how their outlook is towards other people, in order not to be like what we just mentioned, the problem of haughtiness, even though a person is a Baal Teshuvah.